eHub Mobile, a product from Team Software, puts the powerful data you need to manage accounts and employees in the palm of your hand. eHub Mobile is a free app for all eHub customers, available on the Android and Apple platforms. On eHub Mobile, you can view and complete work tickets, view and complete inspections, view employee contact information, and view pay stub details. Our newest feature for eHub Mobile allows supervisors to review the staffing status at each account. They can see who is currently clocked in, who is at lunch, and who has clocked out of the account within the last hour. To learn more about eHub Mobile, your on-the-go solution, please visit teamsoftware.com.
Welcome to Tripodcast, episode 286. It's Monday, May 6th. And in today's Tripodcast, Dick Ollek is going to talk about how to deal with underperforming employees. I want to make a special note and ask you to stick around after the end of this Tripodcast for a very special announcement from Dick and the BSCAI. Now, let's listen in.
Did you know that the average company spends at least 17% of their time on underperforming employees? Nearly one day, think about that. Nearly one day out of each week, we're talking about and spending time with underperforming people. And I made a little note here on my notes, as it probably feels like even more than that some weeks, doesn't it? Some weeks, and maybe you feel like you spent the whole week with underperforming employees, and you wish that some of them would start performing. But what about you? Do you spend time with underperforming employees? You spend more than you'd like to? Well, here's some ideas that you might want to think about when spending time. Number one, you want to address the issue now with them. Don't complain about them. Don't talk to other people about them. I just wish Jeff would get with it, or I wish Sue would get with it. Go talk to Jeff or talk to Sue. And if you have quarterly reviews or semi-annual reviews or annual reviews in your company, don't wait till the review period. If they're not performing or they're underperforming, go talk to them now, because you need to get on with it and give them an opportunity to succeed. Give them an opportunity to move forward positively. Secondly, get the facts and tell them straight out this issue, but stay focused on this issue. You don't want to be talking about all the other things. This is the focus. Here's where I feel you are underperforming. Now let's talk about how we can make it right. How are we going to make it right? Then after you've said that, shut up and listen to them. What is their real problem? What is the real problem? You remember maybe a podcast that I've done recently that said "Ask Why 5 times," and that's what this one's all about. When you say shut up and listen to them and let's get the real problem. You're underperforming. Why are you underperforming? Well, I don't have the right tools. Why don't you have the right tools? Well, I forgot to turn in the order the last 3 times. Why did you forget to turn in the order? Well, I just didn't feel like filling out the... You just go on and on and on. And usually when you get to the fifth why, the fifth answer is the real reason that they're underperforming. Then you have to make a decision. Do I help them and support them? Or is this some crazy stuff that they're just too lazy to do? That's when when your management happens to take place, and how you're going to manage it. But the key here is address the issue, and then shut up and let them tell you what they think is the real problem. And maybe they do have a real problem. Maybe they are underperforming because of something that you or your company or some support staff is not doing properly. But then we'll fix the problem. But ask why 5 times. Number 4, document, and then when you're all through with the first 2 documents, document again. And then number 5 is recognize the improvements. First of all, I guess they have to stick around. Make sure that if they stick around, you recognize the improvements that they've made and tell them so. And encourage them to continue the path of success that they're on. Now, if you do this, then I think you're on the road to being a more effective organization. Again, number one, address the issue now. Number two, get the facts and tell them straight out. Number three, shut up and listen and get the real problem. 4, document. Number 5, recognize the improvements and move forward. Maybe you can reduce that 17% a week that you spend on underperforming or underachieving employees. Maybe you can reduce that to 10%. And if you did, think of the increased production that you'll get with your company. Thanks for watching and listening.
Thank you for listening to today's Tripodcast. And now a special announcement about an upcoming interactive workshop called Successful Selling in Today's Economy. This will be held in Omaha, Nebraska on June 29th and be conducted by Dick Ollek, CBSE, and past president of the BSCAI. This workshop is being hosted by the BSCAI and will include a special segment from Gene Hansen, the co-founder of the janitorial store. Some of the topics being covered are determining which accounts to pursue, creating and maintaining a prospect list, 8 ways to go to market and which ones are most effective, conducting an effective walkthrough, the components of a successful sales proposal, and how to close the sale. This is a don't-miss workshop based on real-life, proven successes, not theory. Dick will be showing actual materials and techniques he has used to secure appointments, prepare the proposal, and close the sale during his 50-plus years in this industry. At the conclusion of this session, you'll be prepared to grow your company sales in a systematic and profitable way. You'll also receive a copy of Dick's book, Selling Contract Cleaning Services, Compliments of BSCAI. Again, this is June 29th in Omaha, Nebraska. For more information, please visit bscai.org. You've been listening to a Tripodcast, short video and audio presentation about important topics in our industry. If you're a current subscriber to the Tripodcast, thank you. We appreciate it. If you're not yet a subscriber, please check it out. It's free and it's easy. Come to www.tripodcast.com, enter your email address on the right-hand column, and click subscribe. We'll send you out a new Tripodcast every Monday morning.